So, I ran into a lot of trouble here. Because this, frankly, requires a level of precision that I simply can't deliver using the Wii Remote. You can see that I'm not doing it right. You're supposed to make that lightning bolt shape, and I'm trying, and it's not working. And I don't know how much of this I left in. I don't think I left in that much of it, but I was doing this for a good 15 or 20 minutes, and I couldn't get it.
You couldn't get it at all?
No, the controls are not good enough. You have to draw completely straight lines. But when you hold down the button to do a straight line, it's like whichever direction you start moving in, it keeps going in that direction and only that direction. So if you, like, make the slightest movement in the wrong direction... Did you see that line? Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% luck. Nison's like, I'm pretty sure you got that wrong. Like, what, did Thomas Edison live in medieval Japan as well? So yeah, I think it's probably... I hope I didn't leave too much of this in. Although I do show what I did after several minutes of failure. Yeah, I wanted to show what he says the first line because I thought it was funny that they put in that line, you know, that Edison quote. Yeah, so I tried to do it without straight lines because I can actually hit all the points if I don't use perfectly straight lines. But I think you have to use those. Of course, the game treats you like you're stupid, like you don't know what pattern to make. It's like, yes, it looks like a lightning bolt. I've been trying to do that. This is the biggest problem I've been having throughout the entire game. The brush techniques, or the brush not working. As you can see, I'm pretty frustrated by this point. I'm just attacking him with everything I have. Why won't you just accept it? I'm doing the right thing. Oh, this one produced a pretty funny result. It made him into a snowman. I'm like, screw this, I'm out of here. Now, when...
Would that have been a straight bead or what?
That would have been the enhanced lightning power. That's the last brush technique I don't have. I'll go get it eventually, but it's like drawing the Heaven kanji. Well, no. In the Heaven kanji, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. In this one, I know what I'm doing wrong. I just can't fix it. Like I said, it demands a level of precision that you just can't deliver with these controls.
Yeah.
Because this was designed for PlayStation 2 when you had a more conventional controller, and I guess that could do that better. So back in Taka Pass, I discover another cat statue. Which of course means time to go up. So this Clover is going to be a bit more generous since you need a power from fairly late in the game. I almost have enough to get the next upgrade. Just have 2 upgrades left to get.
What are they?
Oh, like, by upgrades, I mean, in this case, I mean, like, divine attributes. There's the last Astral pouch. I have 3, you can have up to 4. And the last upgrade to my wallet. I just thought it was funny what she said, so I left it there. I left it in. Also, there was another moment of me just feeling like making trouble for people, which is easy to do in this way. Not making trouble for people like, you know, being violent or anything, but just taking their stuff. Like, oh, here's your garden. I'm going to take a bunch of vegetables from it to fill my astral pouch. Yeah, I was having trouble finding Mr. Bamboo's house, and then it occurred to me, wait, what if I follow, like, the fence is made of bamboo? That might help. Now I'm just trying to dig into the wood, and it's, oh, that's where it is. There are a lot of people named Mr. or Mrs. and then, like, the name of basically, you know, what they do. I accidentally cut the plate on the wall when I meant to cut that piece of meat. Oh, this must be another thing that, like, is common in Japan. That, of course, here we have windsocks, but I guess in Japan it's especially common that windsocks are in the form of fish. This, particularly, I think they're supposed to be carp.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Carp streamers. He reminded me of Midna right there when he said that. I think you know what you need to do, because so many times Midna will just say, like, I know what to do. Oh, carp. I left in the failed attempt just so I could say that. Yeah, there were times in Twilight Princess where Midna would say, like, I know what you need to do. I would be like, great, well, could you tell me?
It's kind of funny that the wind is, like, blowing through the stone cliff to move the cart in that direction.
Well, I can make the wind blow from wherever I want. But yeah, that is a good point. Oh, carp again. Did you ever read the book Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim?
I think I may have a long time ago. I remember very little about it.
There's a crow. I think it's a crow. Some sort of fairly common bird. He's a character, and he says at one point, yeah, I learned when I was little not to fly past the barn on the windward side, because if the wind blows too hard, you can get smacked into it. The windward side meaning like that the wind is blowing towards the barn.
There you go.
And yet another case where I'm looking for a stray bead and find something else good. Also some chickens. But rather than eating the chickens, which I'm sure she might like to do, she feeds them.
Well, you wouldn't want to get attacked by a giant swarm of them.
Good point. That make exactly that same sound effect. Alright, yes, so I think this is getting near the end of the session. I don't have a timer here with me. Yes, it is getting near the end. Yeah, so I didn't upload this video to YouTube. Like, usually when I'm doing post-commentary, I'll upload the video and make it unlisted, and then just have everyone started at the same time. But, I'm in a different location here, and I guess the internet just isn't as fast. So it can't upload these really long videos in, you know, less than an hour, like I could do at my parents' house. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I think the Wi-Fi at my parents' house is the fastest I've seen anywhere. Like, faster than at work. Which is kind of strange, because, you know, we don't get any special sort of thing. We're just ordinary, like, residential neighborhood. Okay, so this is a trick that has been done many times, and that I should have suspected. It's the old send the elevator up and don't go with it trick.
Ah, there you go. Clover.
And that was the elevator stopping. That's probably what the shaking was. Clover and also some rats. I remember somebody talking about the DC subway system. Maybe it was like one of the announcers in one of the train cars saying like emphasizing the no food and no drink policy is like, because unlike some other subway systems, which shall remain nameless, we don't want any rats here. And then later I discovered that I saw that there were some rats on the track. It's like, well, so much for that. Yeah, I hadn't found any of the Zodiac treasures for a while, but there's one. I've gotten almost all the treasure types in the game. I have only 6 left. Yeah, at some point I'm going to decide just how much I want of 100%. Because it's like, okay, am I going to fill out the fish tome completely? Am I going to feed every animal that wants food?
How much do you need to unlock the special stuff at the end? Or do you know what that is?
I think if I get all the stray beads, that may be enough. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... You know, there isn't a clock here. So I'm not exactly sure when this is going to end for the purposes of us, you know, saying goodbye. This is awkward. You know what, I'll just take it out of full screen mode. Except now it's stopped playing. Hehehe. And I still can't see the timer. Oh well, so much for that. Wait, no, this is the beginning. Crap. Sorry, guys. That was stupid of me. Okay, where were we? We were past this point. We were about here, I think. Okay, guys, I think this is approximately where we were. I just did something stupid. Although, you know what? It may have been necessary, because now I can actually see how long we have until the end. The answer is less than a minute. I can also check and make sure this thing's been recording. Yeah, it's still recording. That's good. Alright, so I'm missing one stray bead in the Gale Shrine, and a bunch of others. I didn't see exactly how many, but I'm definitely a lot closer to getting all of them than I was before. Yes, so the next session will also be a collect-a-thon session. Probably much like this one. And I'll be sure to get a guest commentator for that one, too. But for now, Thinker2112, and...
Thank you for watching, everybody. This
Bye.
is HerrinPlays.
Over and out. I guess I'll just be playing the video after that ends. Okay, bye guys.